I used to be a vlogger. I am still a vlogger.
I'm now a vlogger.
Hey guys, I'm the man.
I'm the bad.
And this is the story of us. Hey guys, I'm Jules at the door.
And I'm Inigo Arellano.
And welcome to our vlog. This is actually our first ever vlog on this channel. I used to vlog a lot for like 4 years in my own channel. I'm doing interior design. But now we decided to make our own channel. Why is that?
We have a special reason to take care of.
Which you will say at the end.
We're finding different ways to take care of what we need to handle.
No, aside from that, we wanted to talk more about how we work together, not only as couples, but as business partners and anything that we do together, because we wanted to show people how you can be in a relationship but also work together for the goals that you have in your life. It's actually pretty funny because I don't remember the time where I'm not next to you. If I would think of a picture with me just be in my office until 9 p.m. and just working non-stop for Mad Cafe, Mad House, and that has been my life ever since. What about you?
So before I met you, every day I was playing basketball. I was going to work out at the gym, chasing the dreams. And don't change a special night for us.
Where do we meet?
At a nightclub.
So I don't normally go out during these times, so my friends invited me to go out, and it's the last night before everything closed down. And I was at Rebel, it was 2 a.m. I wanted to go home. It was kind of boring for me because it was just noisy and people were just dancing. And I told my friend, I want to go home now. And she said, you can't go home until you meet somebody or talk to anybody. Choose anyone from this club and I'll introduce you. And I went like, yun lang. And siya yun. So how were you approached?
So I was with my friend, CA, so we were just there, and then one of her friends tapped him on the shoulder. And then so CA told me, somebody wants to meet you. So then I turned around and I was able to see her. So the same thing. So once I saw...
he walked up to me, basically. So he came up to me.
But let's make it clear that she's the start of it all. Because of her.
Yeah.
It's not me.
No, but you still walked up to me.
Would have never done it. Just kidding.
So after that night, we didn't actually talk for like months during the ECQ because everything was so crazy. My business was closed, and for basketball it stopped.
There was nothing.
There was nothing going on. So
Everything
like,
canceled.
Probably we were in the mindset of like, what the hell is going on during COVID? And then around July was when we started talking. Get into the DM.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I don't remember.
You were drunk again.
Again? Why again?
You were drunk when you messaged.
That makes it hard to remember what I was.
Because that time my business was closed. I was just doing TikTok videos, just dancing, and the video that was on the story, he was saying, "Oh, you seem like a cool person. I want to know you and hang out with you."
It worked though.
So during this time in July, Mad Cafe was actually open, but it was open on some days, it was closed on some days, and I was just really stressed and busy on how to make everything survive. And he would say, do you have time to meet and things like that? And I would say, the only time I have is between lunch and only here in Mad Cafe because I'm too busy. And he said, sure, I'll drive all the way from Makati all the way to Quezon City, just have a 30-minute lunch and then go back. And then he did. He would do this for like 3 times, and I was like, wow, persistent. You don't remember all of that?
I do remember it. It was well worth it. So, but it was cool. It was cool getting to know her and then see her environment, hang out at Mad Cafe. It was a lot learning experience.
I remember that before inviting him to come over to Mad Cafe, I gave him a warning of his warning. But I said,
don't be intimidated. But me, myself, why would I ever be intimidated?
because the people I used to meet before, when they finally meet up with me or just I tell them what I do, they're like, oh, you did this pala, and then like, oh, I can't compete with what you do. And I'm always like, I'm not looking for someone to compete with me or anything like that. That's why I'm always scared of meeting guys because they always feel intimidated by me or things like that. So I told them, if you visit me, can you do me one thing? Please don't get intimidated.
But for me, it would never even cross my mind. Like I think that's cool. I think that's dope that you have your own business. To see that, I definitely thought it was an inspiration.
It was the first time I've met anyone so self-assured with himself, and it was really good. Then after a while, we were hanging out even more, and then at first we were just enjoying each other's company. But I didn't know that we would be able to help each other in more ways than one. During that time, I was really, really having troubles with business, and I was really, really depressed. And for some reason, every time I would break down, he would be the one there next to me and really hold me together during those times. And for you.
So because my basketball season was canceled, I had to figure out another way to make money, stay here in the Philippines. So I actually turned to online teaching. So shout out to Palfish. But I was teaching online, so I didn't have much, especially at that time. I just started, so I didn't get a busy schedule. So when I started hanging out with her at Mac Cafe, it definitely like got my business juices running, or like making think about business. So it was like inspiration, me thinking, oh, she did this, how did she learn this, learning everything. That's a lot that I got from early on. So not only getting to know her, I got to know business a lot through her. So, you know, the more I hung out with Mad, the more you're just around the whole scene of business. We got to talk, and then eventually I was able to come up with Primus. So Primus Management House. So that was our idea that we spurred together. Took that and then kept it running, and eventually we were able to run it, have it up.
And what I think what was inspirational about it too was I've always been the type to help people find what they want or what they're passionate about, help people start a business. But for some reason, everyone that I've helped before wasn't able to continue it or wasn't driven to really work at it because it was given. But for some reason, when I helped him think about Primus and all these things, he is such a fast learner that in just a few months, he's at the same level of knowledge that I'm already at. That took me like 9 years to learn. And for him, he did a lot of research and over the years, and he just really listens and he's humble to learn all these things. So it's really nice to see when you help someone, they really, really work hard and strive to be their better version of themselves.
But for me, the reason why I was able to be able to stick with it, because I always actually wanted to have my own business. I always wanted that, wanted to learn it, but just didn't know how to do it. So it kind of everything fell apart with the way it did. So super motivated already. And then now that I had this opportunity sitting in front of me, I knew I didn't want to like regret it or look back and say, damn, I should have done it. So that was a lot of the inspiration behind it.
So in business, I've always thought that I already know a lot of things, but actually every day we learn from each other different things. So it's been a good journey. We thought in the beginning it was just enjoying each other's company, but further on in the months, we realized that we are more for each other, that with helping each other and supporting each other. And that's when we realized, oh, this is really nice.
Fills all the needs. No.
What are the needs? So we have this friend. I don't want to say her name, Roxanne. So,
Where are we going?
So she has this list
Okay.
that needs to be fulfilled in a relationship for it to be right enough. You have to check off all the boxes for each other for you to know if you're like good for each other like that. So if you can work together, if your wavelength is the same, if you think alike, if you're able to be each other's partner, and then all these things. Let's just tag Roxanne's story right here. So we realized that, we are those things for each other.
Want to go into specifics?
No. Yeah. Alam mo tao,
It's okay. So handsome.
Wow. No, because she was saying that you have to be physically attracted to them. You have to be emotionally attracted. You give you emotional stability. You are mentally the same. And then your conversations. And then as lovers, of course. And then as friends, as workmates, and then everything you need in a person, that at the end of the day, whether you need a friend or whether you need a shoulder to cry on, they'll be the one person that you need.
But it's not always just the good though. Like you have to show that you're compatible or can work things out when it's going wrong, right? It's not always happy. So being able to talk things out, being able to work things out, how to communicate, That's we're learning too. Every single day we learn more, but it's good. So far we're always trying to figure out how to work with each other, how to work through things.
He's also the first guy that I've met that's so mature. He doesn't want to fight. But if I wanted to argue, he would say, "No, let's talk it out. Don't leave, man. You have to talk it out before you leave." I don't want to argue.
Too old for that.
So that was the story of last year and this year.
Came a long way, and now we live together. Primus house.
In the previous house. And with our doggies. This is Nani.
This is Shadow.
And we're actually expecting
A baby!
we're expecting a baby this year at around December. It's gonna be a December baby. So we don't know yet if it's a boy or a girl.
It's a boy.
What do you want a boy?
So he can be a So, but you can have a girl hooper too.
We're gonna have gender reveal soon, and I hope you're excited to see that vlog too.
2, 1.
So thank you guys so much for watching our first video on this channel.
Follow us on our journey as we go from. I don't
It's
know.
okay. He doesn't know how to do the outro yet, so I'll do it for now. So follow us on our journey in this channel, subscribe and hit the like button, and see you guys next time. Bye!